Everything good? Everyone online? Okay, good. So I am Reverend-in-Training, Jennifer Goodwin. I will be ordained and graduated in just, what is it, 2 weeks now? I have my fellow Reverend-in-Training here with me. Thank you. And I know I saw Kimberly and Grace, and I'm not sure who else online. So we've all been very blessed to be part of this class. And I guess that's all I'm going to say about myself. I was expecting more of an introduction, but I think I know most of you, and I'm so happy to see all of you here with me. So give me a second to, that's okay. So forgiveness, right? It's a huge topic. And as I was trying to write this talk, I went around and around and around in my head, and just so many layers of complexity when you really start to think of all the situations and all the relationships that go into how we get to the point of needing forgiveness and to forgive other people. So I wanted to speak with you about it this morning because it's something I've been really struggling with. There's two situations in my life that I've been struggling to forgive, and it's been a while. In the first case, honestly, my anger is as strong today as it was 9 years ago when this happened. And that's not something I'm proud about. I don't want to hold a grudge, but I just have not been able to get past it and get through it. In the second case, I walked away from the situation, but that was a loss for me, and I'm trying to find my way back. How can I come back in an authentic way and not bring this anger with me? Because I think sometimes that, you know, people can't see what I'm thinking, but that is so not true. I've discovered. And the energy, even if, you know, even if my face is good, the energy of negativity, it really does come through. And especially in this community, right? We're all pretty connected, I think. So it's important to me to come with, you know, positive, kind of clear energy, not just here, but everywhere in all of my interactions, if I can. So I've been feeling very stuck in the anger and resentment. And I feel grief for what I've lost as part of this situation. And honestly, I'm blaming the others for that loss. And it's tight, you know, you see me with the fist, it feels tight, you know? And I think, how could they do this, right? Like, they should have known better with the should, right? Capital S should, with my judgment. And, you know, why don't they care about other people's feelings? They, right? Not me, they. Why do they care? And why not me? Why didn't they care about my feelings? You know, I know it's a human thing, but this is, these are the thoughts in my head that I've been struggling with. And then I blame myself for not being able to get over it, right? I know all this stuff, right? I can't get over it. So I asked Ken if I could speak to you to get all of your thoughts and wisdom, and hope that I can gain that, maybe that, find that inspiration, that insight that I've been missing to help me get past it. And before I open it up to all of your thoughts and comments, I want to share with you two things that I realized as I thought for the past several weeks through all the details of what I wanted to say in these situations. And the first thing I realized was that I had thought many times about all the things that I know, right? About how to deal with anger and work through it. I mean, I know all of these different things, but I realized I hadn't actually done the work. So I think it feels like maybe I was doing a reverse spiritual bypass, where instead of using spirituality to avoid my feelings, I was using my feelings to avoid my spirituality, actually. Right? That's, I think, and you know, I know, right? I know all about Byron Katie's, is it true, right? But I was still angry. And I know the 4 Agreement says, you know, don't take anything personally, but I'm still angry. You know, and several spiritual leaders and traditions, you know, point to the ego as being the source of our suffering. But I'm still angry. And, you know, my feelings are important. Me, you know, my ego, my feelings are important. So I remember my therapist said, you know, everyone has a side to the story. You know, you're not in this alone. It takes 2 kind of thing. Everyone has their point of view. And I know things happen for a reason, and that, you know, faith is how we trust that that reason is for our highest good, even when we can't imagine what that reason could be. We believe that it's for our highest good, and we don't have to understand. That's the part of it. Letting go of that needing to understand and having faith. That's the challenge. And I know feelings aren't facts, right? I mean, every feeling is valid, but we choose to react that way, at least on some level. And we can make another choice anytime. Not that that's easy to do, but, you know, we do have that choice. You know, I'm sure you can think of a situation where one person's really angry and the other one's like, meh, I don't care, right? We can make that choice if we can get there, right? So, I would think I know all of this stuff, and it's just not helping, because here I am, I'm still angry and I can't get to forgiveness. And I realized actually that it's the other way around, that I'm angry. And so all the stuff I know doesn't have a chance to work. So I've been too attached to my anger and hurt and resentment to have room for anything else. So I need to put the anger aside and, you know, open myself up to actually doing the work of embodying what does it mean to not take things personally. Have I done that work to figure that out, where my brain is, you know, my mind is getting in the way, and really being open to accepting that, you know, other people do have a side. It's not just me in this situation. And I don't know, I will never know what you all are thinking, or anyone is really thinking or believing. And, you know, I don't need to know. I don't even want to know. I've got too much of my own stuff to know what all your stuff is. So that's really my challenge. And the second thing that I realized is that the answer is love. And that's what you were just saying from the song and how we do that. And I got there. The question I had asked myself was, why was I able to forgive the people closest to me? I forgive them again and again, right? The stupid things happen, a lot of things happen, and I'm able to get through that. But I can't forgive these other people who are not anywhere near as consequential in my life as, you know, the people. So why, you know, what is that about? Why do I care? And the answer was love. I love the people that are close to me enough that I really want them in my life, and I'm willing to do that work, to let it go so that we can stick together. You know, I don't want to live in conflict. with the people closest to me. And I'm able to do that. And I think it's because of love. And it's not that I ignore the things that happen, but I'm able to accept that, you know, these people aren't perfect and neither am I. And I know and believe and trust in my heart that they love me and they don't intend to hurt me. So then the question becomes, I think is what you kind of raised, is can I find enough love? Can I have enough love for the other people that I've been struggling to forgive? And can I surrender my ego and open my mind and my heart to their experience and find a way to accept that and understand it? You know, can I have compassion and empathy for these people who I, you know, feel have wronged me? So I'm still working through all that, but it feels like progress. And now I would just love to hear your thoughts and anything that, you know, you that works for you, or a situation that you might be struggling with. So I'd like to just open it up, and we've left a little extra time. So I tried to make it shorter so that we could all be heard.